Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am Average Will, and we are live with Friday Night Coffee. If you're watching this on the replay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are all doing well in the YouTube land, and hope everyone had a good first week of 2021. Crazy things have been happening here in the good old US of A. So thank you for joining me. I am live. We are going to be going over our normal comic book haul, and we are going to be opening up. If you can see in the back, I've got Bam Horror and Bam Geek. We'll get into those as well, and we'll have a good time. We'll have some fun tonight. Want to get into the chat real quick. We got LaCrucis was here early as always. Thank you. Hooray! Yes, thank you so much. Hello from Mexico. Hello from Florida. And I got Hidden Funko. Hello. How you doing? Thank you for coming by. You got Jason slotted up. How's it going, man? Yes, haircut. Got it today. Got cleaned up. It was a little bit of an experience today. My barber, I was getting my haircut, and some random ass person came in while I was in the chair getting my beard cleaned up, and the dude touched my face. I was not liking that at all. So that was an experience today. So just a little FYI, people, don't touch other people's faces. There's COVID. So hope everyone's doing good. Don't really have any announcements tonight. There is going to be a giveaway, which is going to be like we've always been doing. It'll be a comic book mystery box or a Funko Pop mystery box. The comic book mystery box is going to be a pretty cool all number one comic mystery box. So that's interesting. Let me pop out the chat. And for the coffee that I'm drinking, I'm just drinking regular black coffee with a little bit of stevia in it because I am on the better choices. You know what they say. New year, new me. Why not, right? So making the better choices health-wise to try to cut some of this weight down. Yeah. I'm going to pop out my YouTube chat here, get this all going. And then, yeah, so like I said, we will be malfunctioning here. What the heck? We'll be getting into this stuff. I'm going to give it a little bit of time, let some people roll in here. We've got a few people hanging out right now. I do appreciate you guys who are here hanging out. So yeah, another Friday Night Coffee. So it's like what? We've got 2 weeks until I officially come back, I guess I should say, where I drop a video and all that fun jazz. Start uploading regular content and all that. Let me just share this up on the Instagrams, as the kids say. And if you were not here last week, I hope you guys had a safe New Year's Eve. And like I said, have been having a good start of the new year. First week of 2021. Still drinking out of my Christmas W mug. All right, Instagram. Let's get this going here. Oh, that is awesome. I'm looking I've got a lot of weight to lose, like a lot. So my goal is just to take it just 1 week at a time, one day at a time. I'm going to be seeing a nutritionist, and hopefully as things clear up, I definitely want to get back to the gym and start going to the gym, but I want to lose some weight first before I start going. And I just want to kind of get into a groove of it and then possibly get a trainer to really help me achieve the goals that I want to achieve. So that is the plan for this guy for 2021, is just to get healthier. But that is awesome. 60 pounds. That's incredible. All right. You know what I need to do? I need to go download my thing. Prepared, very prepared. Super duper prepared here with can I not even get in there? Oh well. Awesome, Jason. That's great. I just figure my biggest thing is I want to cut out fast food and then soda because I am a big soda drinker. I drink a lot of coffee too, so that's one of the things like I'm really trying to dial back is on the caffeine because I have high blood pressure. So caffeine's not the greatest for me. So I would get up and I would drink. Well, I'd drink a regular cup of coffee before I left for work, and then I would fill up one of my tumblers, which is like 2.5 cups of coffee. It's like a 20-ounce tumbler, and I would drink probably 2 of those a day as well. I drink a lot of coffee. I drink so much coffee, and then soda. So, because I went through a phase where it was energy drinks, like constantly drinking Monsters. And, no bueno. And then fast food. I was eating fast food probably once a day for a period of time, which is obviously not healthy. So we're going to get into comics. I had a nice little stack, but because there were multiple covers I got from my shop, but here's the stack of the comics I got from the new comic book day this week. Some really awesome books I'm looking to read. I only read a few because I was hoping to read some more last night, but ended up getting sidetracked and only read a couple. So I'll talk about those ones, and then we can open up these guys here and then do a giveaway. And if you could so kindly smash that like button. You don't even have to smash it. Just gently press it, nudge it, give it a little touch, get that thumbs up, get the interaction going, the whole YouTube algorithm thing and all that fun jazz. So, there is one thing. I said there was no announcements. I'm a liar. Sorry. One announcement I'm going to be having is that Wednesday, which is Monday's the 11th. So Wednesday the 13th, I'm going to be doing doing the announcement for the 500 sub giveaway. Kind of like the announcement video, the rules of what you got to do, and all that fun stuff. It's fluctuated. It's gone up a few, and then right now I'm sitting at 476. So tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your friends, tell your family. Tell them to check me out. If they like what they see, tell them to hit that subscribe button, get to 500 so I can finally do this giveaway. And we can move on. You're a little over 6 feet tall. I am 5'11" and way too big. Problem is, I want to get to my ideal weight, but when I get to my ideal weight, because I am stocky, I'm a very stocky individual. I'm still going to have to wear, I think I got into 1Xs. How's it going, Comic Burrito? Thank you for coming by. I think I got into single X t-shirts and then was still wearing a 36 when I was at my smallest weight, or 38s. I don't know. I haven't been that small in a very long time. I'm a big boy. All right, so let's get into the comics. DC, again, I only get 1 or 2 comics. I'm staying away from the Future State stuff. I don't want to get into the whole Future State. I don't really have any interest in the Future State stuff. I don't know if that's just because I'm not a huge DC fan, but I'm not getting any of the Future State stuff. And then even like when it comes to like with Marvel with the King in Black, I have made the decision that I'm only going to get the comics that I currently get, plus any actual King in Black ones. The Namor, I'm not going to get the Namor stuff. I'm not going to get the Black Cat stuff. I'm going to kind of avoid those. I might probably going to get. I say I'll probably end up getting the Carnage verse Spider-Gwen. I'll probably end up getting that series just because the covers look freaking dope. But all right, so from DC is the finale of Dark Knight's Death Metal, number 7. I really do like this cover. I don't know what it is with covers that have the yellow and then just the art on it's really cool. I like it. I don't know. I really like yellow covers. So I can now actually finally fully read this series because I've been kind of holding off on it until they all came out so I can read them in one sitting. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. So how's it going, K. Titus? Yeah, I like Carnage, and then I like the fact that it's they're kind of doing that whole Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy going, fighting each other. So we'll see. Now to Marvel. Marvel was a fun week because they released the Alien variant covers, and oh man, I'm so excited to have Alien. I mean, I know people are like, oh, Disney's going to ruin Alien and Predator, and I don't know. I'm hopeful because I want to see what they can do with their budgets when we actually get into movies and actually to see the comics, because I've read some of the Alien stuff. I've read some of the Predator stuff. I want to see what they'll be able to do. Get some of these writers onto these series and maybe get some cool crossovers. That'd be really fun. How's it going, Kenneth Bird? Thank you for coming by. So, all right, first is this book finally came out, Eternals. Yeah, I feel like this book was supposed to come out. I think it was supposed to come out in August or September, and they pushed it back. And I think obviously they're pushing it back. I think because of the movie, because I don't know if the movie slated to come out in 2020. And it was one of the ones that got pushed back. But yeah, so Eternals number 1. I want to check it out and see what we're working with there. Got Miles Morales number 22. Oh, man. How's it going? What the deuce? Thank you for coming by, man. Hope you're doing well. And then here is the Alien variant. I'll hold this, the glare. It's just so dope to see the aliens on the cover. That is such a cool cover, man. And then they got Symbiote Spider-Man. I feel you on that, man. So this is what, number 3 of 5. And then we've got a Spider-Woman. And this one, I had to call him and tell him to put it in my box, the Alien version of hers, because I forgot to grab it. And I think hers had the Queen on it, I think that's pretty dope. But I told my shop to put the Alien version, the Alien variant of Spider-Woman. So I don't know. I'm like, I didn't read issue 7 because it was kind of getting a little for me. I'm hoping it starts getting a little bit better. And then I did read this week because of where we left off. We got Thor number 11. As you guys know, Mr. Blake just met up with Jane, and craziness. It was really good. I like this, man. I gotta say, Kate's is doing a great job with this. And then the art, I love the art in it. I don't know. I'm biased because I'm a huge Thor fan, but again, you got Beta Ray Bill I won't spoil anything, but he's in it. And if you're not reading it, what are you doing? Go pick it up. Tats, how you doing? I agree. I thought that was great. I thought it was awesome. And then here is my favorite of the Alien covers. Again, probably biased because it's Thor, but I love that when you see him, like when you see him smashing him with Melnor or the hammer, because I freaking will butcher the name, and then the acid blood. I love the detail where you get in the acid blood on Thor's arm, starting to eat away at it. I love it. I think it's just cool. And then you got Venom. And I like this one. This one was close. This was a Ryan Brown variant, and man, I love it. Venom and an alien face to face with their tongues, different types of tongues. Yeah, and Jason, I think I think the reason why they did these is because in March is the first issue of the new Alien series. So I imagine they're probably going to do something similar with Predator, where they have Predator covers whenever they decide to come out, and they're going to release the Predator series. But I know that's I want to say that's why they're linked, because it was like literally within a week when they announced between these covers being announced and then the announcement of the book, or at least I saw it on one of the websites I follow, where the new series for Aliens was announced and these covers were announced. They were like within a week apart. Yeah, it was. I saw it pop up, and I think it was it Unknown Comics, because they did a bundle. I think it was Unknown Comics did a bundle for all of the covers, which I ordered that just so I had every single one like a dummy at first, and then I'm like, well, no, I got those, so maybe I'll throw them in some AOKs, or I'll put them out there and give them to people who want them, stuff like that. So I'm only really wanting to keep the ones of the series I collect, because there's a lot of them of that. I know that. Yeah, I mean, what is it? The Guardians of the Galaxy was a cool one. Yeah, the only one I didn't get from my shop was the Spider-Woman of the series I read, which I had them put on my shop. But I did order from Unknown Comics. They did a whole bundle for pretty cheap. They had a really good deal. Yeah, when I started getting into the comics, I think it was issue 4? No, it was issue 5. It was when issue 5 came out, and I grabbed, or was it 4? Now I'm trying to remember. I think no, because it was 4, because I grabbed. There was like the second print of number 1. There was no number 2 at the shop. I got 3 and 4. No, it was 5. It was when 5 had just come out, so I got the second print of number 1 of Thor. Number 2 I had to order online, because that was the one that everyone was going crazy over, because it was it was whenever Thor became the Herald of Thunder, and then I got first print of 3, first print of 4, and then the first print of 5, and the zombie variant. I ended up getting the zombie variant through a mystery box because they didn't have any more, and I was able to get a number 5. And then from there on, I've been collecting it, thankfully. Because some of them have, some of the prices on them were going up. They've cooled off now, thankfully, but who knows? Because with I can already see it now, and with what you're saying, with that last panel for Thor, what that's going to mean for the spec people and what they're going to be throwing out. You'll start seeing a lot of that stuff rolling out in these auctions over the weekend. Next, we got Venom. I did read this. I like it. I like where they're going with it. I like what we're getting and what we're seeing. And the end of this one was also really cool, because you got a nice little throwback at the end of that. I like how they're intertwined too. I like how, they pretty much made it, if you're not going to read the King of Black stuff and you're only reading Venom, you're kind of getting that story because they do like the first couple pages are kind of like a callback to the last King in Black issue. And then this one is highly sought after. This book started going for $15-$20 on Wednesday, apparently. I had this put in my box because I didn't even know about it. And my shop owner, again, he's really cool. He knows I like to check out a lot of the number ones. He actually put a copy in my box for me because he actually had to put his stuff in the back and take it off the shelf because the resellers and the whatever you want to call them, flippers, but people were trying to come in and buy all his copies. And his thing is he wants to have his customers are first. Now he'll let it sit for a couple weeks where his customers, if they come in, like if I didn't put it in my box and I came in and said, "Hey, do you have that?" He'd get it. He'd give it to me. But he doesn't want people coming in and buying 5 to 10 copies if they didn't have them ordered. Now, if you want to come to him and be like, "Hey, I want 25 of this book," he'll order them for you. That's just what he does. Just like with the Daredevil 25s, he had put those in the back, but he didn't order a ton of them. But he had put them in the back, and I had asked for one for somebody, and he had already given it to one of the other customers. He only had a handful left, so he had given them out to his other boxes that didn't get on it. How's it going, Ruben? Thank you for coming by. Yes, Bearded Brothers. Although, man, I am like super gray, getting super gray in my beard. It's crazy. Yeah, and that's what I'll do too. Is like because I know some people's shops don't get stuff, so that's like anytime. Like if you guys like anyone watching now, if you guys watching the replay or you here live, if there's anything you guys want, my shop is pretty good about getting everything. Aside from like indies, I have to like since I'm like one of the only guys who gets like the lesser known publishers, like the Mad Cave stuff, Ahoy. Draw a blank, all the other, like not, I'm not talking about Image, I'm not talking about Boom, IDW, but like the obscured ones who are not as known by the average comic book fan. He orders everything in a pretty good Scout. Yeah, we get Scout, and I do the Scout box just because there's ones that. To be able to have the chance to get some of the variant covers. Wish I would have known. I wish I would have did the whole Scout thing like 2 months earlier because when that Phantom Star Killer came out, I would have loved to have gotten that because to get it now, like I did order one. I ordered 2 of them off of Scout's website. I got the one, I think it was like the website. There was one of the ones that was $20. I got that one. And then I got another one for like 15. I love Scout. I like what they're doing, man. Yeah, I hate when that happens. We get shorted too, and that's the thing is like if because I was later. I just started my box. I think was it June? I think I started my box with the shop. So there's a bunch of other boxes that are ahead of mine. So if we get shorted, obviously he starts with the oldest first, and then to the newbies of it. So yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. With my shop, if I ask for it, like that's the thing is like. With the previews, I look through the preview books and everything, and he gives them. My shop will get them for me. He gives me a thing of the preview books for free, and I don't know if that's at every shop, but he'll give me the preview book. Hey, have a good night, man. Enjoy your movie. So, but he'll give me a preview book, and I look through it, and then I'll if there's stuff that like give the tagline, the premise, kind of like. grabs me, I'll put it on my list. So, but I like Scout. I like what Scout's doing. I like AWA. I know that some people gripe about AWA. Oh, hey, Mama J, how you doing? Thank you for coming by. I know that people gripe about AWA because they feel like they only come out with ideas that can be suited for to be optioned, and I'm okay with that. I don't know. I like that. Because, again, I like the thought of being able to see what's going on, Squatchy. Thank you for coming out, man. I like to be able to see, like, if I'm reading it, I love to see the pictures. I'd like to see the story, but then I want to see it in live action, or even if it's animated, to see it come to life. It's so much better. Oh man, Deuce, that sucks. I'd be pissed off too. All right, so let's get into the indies because we're still rolling through the my pickups from the LCS. So we're gonna go with Aftershock. We had 2 books from Aftershock this week that I got. First was Knock 'Em Dead 2. One was really interesting. So I'm really interested to see how they're going about it. I don't think this is going to be more than like a 5 or 6 issue run. That's kind of like Aftershock's thing is, I know with Join the Future, was it Undone by Blood, Join the Future, those were all like, and then even The Man Who Effed Up Time, those were all 5 issue runs. So this is number 2. I don't know if this is, like I said, a limited series, but the first one was really cool. So I'm looking forward to reading that. Now I read this one just because I was told to read it by my shop, and it's Scout's Honor number 1. And I liked it. I thought it was very interesting, and I'm all for post-apocalyptic dystopian type of stories. So this is really cool. This is bombs have decimated, I'm going to assume, the world, but the people go into bunkers and everything. And I think it was like 20-something years. The book starts out 20-something years after it happened. And then after the first page, we cut to like 200 plus years after that. And you see what the society is and how the scouts are now kind of like the cult or whatever. It's really interesting, really cool. You get a little bomb dropped in on you, pun intended, at the very end of this. So I'm curious to see how this is going to be. I enjoyed it, and I recommend, if you like dystopian, post-apocalyptic stories, check this one out, Scout's Honor from Aftershock. How's it going, Christina Payne? Thank you for coming by. Then from Ahoy Comics, Happy Hour number 3. I only think there's one more left. This is a very interesting story. I'm gonna finish it out now just because I want to see what it's all about. So how we're gonna get to the finish line. So with Happy Hour, what it is our government, we get a new government, and they decide that you need to be happy. That depression, sadness is what leads to that will lead to our downfall. So they enact the Happy Brigade or whatever it's called. And yeah, everyone has to be happy. And obviously in a not so perfect world, everyone can't be happy. But yeah, it's a weird story that is very interesting. Yeah, 24 way. Yeah, I mean 24 way. I mean, I want to hit it so I can do this giveaway. I've got more prizes. I've actually been adding to the prize box. We've got the main prize, which is pretty cool, and then I've been adding other stuff into it for when we actually hit the 500 giveaway. Yes, that's exactly what I thought when I started reading. I was like, I'm like, somebody might have stole somebody's idea. Next up from Boom. This is from last week or the week before. It's like a week or 2 ago, but my shop got shorted on them. Speaking of being shorted on, Unkindness of Ravens number 4. If you like The Craft, if you like Mean Girls, well, you're going to like this because it's a nice little blend of both of them. I haven't read this yet. I'm going to read this after I get off stream because I was bummed when our shop didn't get them. He finally got them. I got mine this week. Same with Scarant Hood, which is from IDW. I only got number 2. I'm still waiting for number 3 to come in, so I know I'm a couple issues behind on this. But this was a fun story. I really enjoyed the first one. And so we're going to have to definitely see how this plays out. And then last book I got is from Image. It's Crossover, issue number 3. And I don't know, man. This is just not doing it for me. I don't know. I guess I bought into the mega hype. And I think that's what it was. I bought into this huge hype that we could actually see. How's it going, Juliana? Thank you for coming by. I don't know. Maybe I think it's because I thought they're doing crossover. Maybe we'd see. Now, they've done little nods towards like DC and Marvel characters, but we found out that, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but in the first issue, they teased something major. Well, we found out who that person is, and it's not who everyone thought it was. So I don't know. I guess it's because I bought big time into the hype. I bought a lot of issue number 1. And I'm not saying I have buyer's remorse because, I do like the stuff I've got, the covers I got, the slabs I got for it. But I feel like it's just not living up to it for me. I'm hoping it gets better. I'm hoping we kind of gear into it and we kind of see it change. But right now I'm not in love with the story. I might be one of the few. I might be the odd man out. I don't know. Not with what Cates is doing with Thor and Venom. I just feel like those got me more right now of his work. So, and speaking of Cates, I did buy the God Country trade or the God Country set because I want to read that because I've heard some great things. But yeah, those were my books that I got this week. That is the stack. Nice little stack of books. Trying to move some stuff around here. Yeah, I mean, the first one was good. I think it's because I'm dropping stuff all over here in my office. I think it's the fact that I bought into the hype because the way they were talking about it, the way that they were discussing the title, it's crossover. It's, oh my God, it's going to be a world-changing event. That's how it was sold. But, it's good. It was good, but I'm not in love with it. I guess I should say that. So we're going to get into the BAM boxes. We got BAM Horror and BAM Geek. I know some other people have posted the videos for, these are December boxes. Sorry. So I will ask you folks, which box do you want me to open first? Do you want horror or do you want geek? First one that gets 3, we'll go that way. Right? No, it's only just begun. I'm hoping that, I don't know. I guess when I picked up Venom and I started reading Venom, I freaking loved it. And same with Thor. Thor like freaking grabbed me. So I got 2 horror, 1 geek. Two geek, so we're tied at 2. Next one is the winner. Slotted up pick geek, so we are going geek first. All right. So, oh man. So again, I just want to, Lacrucis, you were just a tad bit late. Let me see what we got here. Let's see. I did pull up what the boxes were and what each box was. So this is the geek box. As I try to do this whole share screen gimmick. Sorry for my sniffling, guys. My sinuses have been kicking my took us, and I don't want full screen. Damn it. Can I make that go full screen? No, I don't want that. Damn it. Well, how about this? I won't share screen because I don't want to show, because I pulled it up on my Facebook. I guess I could pull it up on Instagram because it's easy because I just pull it up on my Facebook. So for the Geek Box in December, it is Star Wars, cool. The Avengers Endgame, all right. It's only been out for a while, but hey, I'll take it. Bad Santa, I'm excited. And then Ernest Saves Christmas. I'll tell you, growing up, I loved all the Ernest movies, man. I freaking loved them. Ernest Scared Stupid. What is it? Ernest Goes to Camp. I think Ernest Goes to Camp was one of my favorites. But Scared Stupid, I think, just that the monster, the troll monster in that movie was awesome. I loved it. Where he touched you turned to wood and all that fun stuff. I thought, again, and then you have Ernest. Anything Ernest was funny when I was younger. It was great. Loved him. Wish my daughter would have enjoyed it the way I did, but again, she's a Gen Zer. They stole my scissors. So, and I don't have my knife in here. Great. And I want to say thank you to everyone who's hanging out. The 9 people that are here in the chat, I appreciate you guys 100%. Well, the 9 people watching, for you lurkers who are there, thank you guys. Thank you to everyone who's watching. Thanks for taking the time out of your night. And if you have not yet, and you could so kindly, if you could hit that thumbs up, that'd be great. We got their typical paper. Now, probably with this, with these papers, because some of the stuff I like some of the prints and whatnot, but they're so small. They're a little bit smaller than some of the frames. I saw somebody, it was on Facebook, they were using these with frames and little shadow boxes for like the pins, the prop replicas and whatnot. So that's a pretty good idea. So let's get in here. We've got we've got this, the scratch card, and I'll do those live tonight. And if we win, I might give away whatever we win. And then okay, nice. The little artist card. We got Voldemort. Nice. So that's interesting. And then the pin. Here we go with the pin. Oh, Bad Santa pin. Cool. Billy Bob Thornton. This movie was great. It's definitely not a movie the kids can watch. So Bad Santa, that's awesome. What is this? Oh, dude. We're going to build a TIE fighter. Holy cow. This is awesome. I've never gotten anything like this. Oh, they have other ones. Oh, they got the Millennium Falcon and R2-D2. And then the ATA, right? Is that his AT, whatever it is? That is dope, man. I'm gonna have to build this with Johnny Blue Eyes, man, and put this up on his shelf. That is so cool. I don't know. My wife might fight him for it because she's a Star Wars fan. But that's awesome. See, and I haven't watched anybody's videos because I wanted to open it live, so I wanted to be surprised on what it is. All right, so here's the first thing. This is usually the artist print. And so what we've got Star Wars. What did I say was on here? Bad Santa, Star Wars. Yeah. Oh, Avengers Endgame, and then Ernest. Okay, so we haven't gotten anything Avengers yet, and we haven't gotten Ernest, Saves Christmas. So, let's see. Here we go. And that's awesome. Dude, I love it. Oh, that is dope. Sounds ridiculous saying dope, but that is awesome. I love it, man. 2,100 of 2,200. Can't get much higher than that. I've never had anything that high. How's it going, Sassy Cajun? Thank you for coming by. So that is really cool. Oh, I'll have to show the wife in the morning when she wakes up, or unless she's up now and she's laying out in a... All right, so this has got to be... And then we have our little thing in there. This has got to be our thing for Avengers. So let's see what we got. And... Oh, wow. So is that the girl? That must be the little girl that plays his daughter then, huh? That's cool, man. Hey, that's spec. We're specking that right there, folks. No, we all know Riri becomes the next Iron Man with Ironheart, so we already know the spec on that. But that's cool, man. The little girl that played his daughter. I don't cry during movies very much. I will say this, though. The end of this movie made me cry. Just because it was a man talking to his daughter. And for someone who was a single parent for 8 years of a little girl, man, that was heart-wrenching. That part. So that's a cool box. I like it. So let's see here. All right, so I'm glad to have that. Oh, I don't know. I might have wanted the other one. The other one had the I Love You 3000. Oh, so all right. So the artist alley. So first let's start at the bottom. All right. So we got the artist select card. This was done by Todd Purnell. Pretty interesting. And as we know, we got the Billy Bob Thornton, Bad Santa. We got the cool craft, which is going to be really cool to put together. That's the prop item. That was not upgradable. And the upgrades for the pins were the elf, God, I can't remember his name. The black elf in this movie. Cannot remember his name. Marcus or Jin. Those were the two other characters. All right, and then we got this for Ernest P. Worrell. The upgrade for this was when he was dressed up like Ernest's mom, which was awesome. And then the celebrity autograph is, let's see, Lexi Robb. Probably butchered her last name. But the upgrade for that was a signed Rescue Funko Pop. That would have been cool to get and add to my signature, because I have a signed Thanos and then also a signed Liz from Soul Eater here. So yeah, I like that box. That was a cool box. Definitely like that one. So now, who's ready for the horror box? So that was cool. I want to say thank you to everyone who's hanging out. I know that it's Friday night, so I do appreciate you guys hanging out. And in the horror box, we had, let's see here. In the horror box, it was Ash vs. the Evil Dead. Super stoked about that. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Santa's Sleigh. Interesting. And then The Hills Have Eyes, which is weird because I thought that was in a box before, but I don't know. I could be wrong. So, all right. Here we go. Going to close that out. So, all right, let's get into this one. Let's see what we got here. And I'll ask you, chat. Who does anyone else order the BAM boxes? They have multiples now. They have, obviously, they started out with BAM Pop, and then they, what the F is that? It's like, because it's like freaking jammed in the box. So there's our paper, but it was what? It was before it was just BAM Pop Culture, and then BAM Horror, and then they would have like the Ultra boxes, and now they have the gaming and anime, which I think is really cool. I haven't gotten either one of those. I thought about getting the gaming one. I'm like, I really don't want to get the gaming. Anime, I've thought about it, but I'm probably going to stick to doing the Zobi ones for anime because it seems like, I know like with some of them you can get t-shirts and whatnot, and I haven't seen any t-shirts come from any of these boxes here. So all right, so here we go. We'll do these scratch offs. Well, if I was holding it in the camera right, we'll do these scratch offs here when we're done. Oh, okay. So here's the artist select card. It is Hannibal Lecter, and there's a new show for those that don't know called Clarice coming out. I'm excited for it because I was a huge fan of Silence of the Lambs. Really like that movie. Well, I know what the thing is for Ash versus the Evil Dead. Oh, here's our pin. Not sure what this pin's for. Maybe you guys can help me out with that. I don't know if it would focus. Focus. It doesn't help that I got the red light and the glare in there. I don't know. I don't know what that pin's to. We'll find out with the cheat sheet. And then here we go. Groovy. Ash versus Forces of Evil or Evil Dead. Ash versus Evil Dead. Why did I say Forces of Evil? That's Star. All right, so we got a couple prints here. And first we have Santa Sleigh. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I want to see Santa Claus with a head on a pike. That's interesting. I've never heard of Santa Sleigh, so I don't know. I like horror, but the glare is just garbage. There we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. Maybe, yeah, there we go. That's not as bad. So, yeah, interesting. And then here is the final thing. So this is probably going to be, well, it's what Ash from Evil Dead, he says, groovy. Because again, the movie was from the 80s. Here we go. And the last thing, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. The guy dressed up like Santa Claus with an axe. Well, that's cool. Oh, and they have that's cool. So they have a little, let me take the tape off of here. Sounds like my daughter's coming out of the room because she's home until Sunday. College started back up this week, but she has chose to stay home for just this week and then head back this weekend. So it's nice. We got another week with her at home. So that's cool. And it's even, and they now have their own little brought to you by BAM. I think that's pretty cool. So it says Naughty Eric something. We'll find out his name. So it says Naughty right there. So let's grab our little handy dandy cheat sheet and see what we got here. So Artist Alley. All right, no. We want the artist card, select card, which was Hannibal Lecter. Was this was also by Todd Purnell. Does he do all their cards? I've never noticed. The license plate Groovy is from Ash versus the Evil Dead. And the pin. Oh, this is from Hills Have Eyes. Okay. So the original Hills Have Eyes, the 1977 version, puts Wes Craven on the map. Yada, yada. All right. So that's what that was. I was going to say, I didn't see anything from Hills Have Eyes. Then you have the Artist Alley. Santa's Sleigh is one of the cult classics that showed an entire new side of Santa while also showing us that Bill Goldberg can play a terrifying killer. I have never heard of this movie before. I know that there's a new movie out with Mel Gibson as a in Fat Man, which I thought was cool. But all right, so let's see here. And then the celebrity autograph in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Ricky Caldwell tells us all about his brother's issues from the first movie before going on a killing spree of his own. Many horror fans can't go through Christmas without revisiting this cult classic. I've never heard of it. Could be me. I'm sorry. I mean, I fail on some of these. It is Eric Freeman. Eric Freeman, who played the character Ricky, who went on a killing spree like his brother, or so the card says. Oh man! Speaking of horror as well, I've been binge watching the hell out of The Walking Dead. I watched The Walking Dead up into season 7 previously. Like I watched it when it got into season 7, and then it was when Negan made his appearance, and then a couple episodes after that, I dropped it. Because that was at the time we cut cable, and I said, I'm not paying for cable. We have Netflix. We can get some other stuff. Plus, we had a box, Android box that allowed us to use some websites to watch TV. That is since gone because with Hulu, you have so many. You have Hulu. We got Roku. We ended up buying Roku TVs. It's been nice. There's so many apps and everything. So I've been watching it on Netflix, binge watching the hell out of it. I am on I think episode 9 in season 9. So I've started from the very beginning, and I've made that treacherous journey back through. And I like it. Some people thought it's kind of gone downhill. I liked it. I don't know. I'm liking it right now. I won't spoil anything for anyone who hasn't watched it or kind of like me going back through it. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I know they're in season 10 right now, and season 11 is supposed to be their final season, and then they're doing the spinoff with Carol and Daryl. That I guess they're going off and doing their own little thing. And they're supposed to be having a 3 actual full-length theatrical releases that are supposed to have Rick in it because he's not dead. Spoiler alert. But they make it. It's not really a spoiler alert because in the same episode, they show that he survived and all that fun stuff. So, well, we only have 6 here tonight right now. So we'll do these cards real quick. And then I am going to ask a trivia question for those who are still here. So you have a 1 in 6 opportunity to win you a giveaway prize, which is going to be a Funko Pop mystery box or a comic book mystery box. And do I have nothing to scratch this off with? Jeez, I don't have anything over here. I don't have any coins or anything. No, it's all right. I can use this pen. So, are you guys ready for the trivia question for the giveaway? I want to see some yeses. How's it going, Super Jess? Thank you for coming in. How's you guys' weather up there? Up in the great Northwest. You guys getting bombarded? Yes, bring it. There we go. All right, well, this one's not a winner. Not even close. Rainy? Yeah. We had a free pin upgrade, flat screen TV, or free PS4 or Xbox One. Well, we didn't even get 2 of 1. So, Cold, not freezing. Yeah, we were. I think our high today here in Florida with no humidity and for us Floridians, which is you want to see the world go mad here in Florida. Put it under 60 degrees with 60 degrees with wind. People go crazy, man. And with how it looked like it was going to rain all day today. Oh. So, all right. Oh, that's not good. There's one. All right. So the trivia question tonight is going to be, for the comic books, that I got this week, Marvel is doing special variant covers. What are they doing special variant covers for? And go. Oh, cool. You have somebody that lives in Lakeland? That's cool. I actually have a job I was running. Looks like Lacrusis wins. He came in first. Joe M., how you doing, man? Thank you for coming in. Lacrusis wins. He hit Alien first. Jason was close. But that is who popped up in my StreamYard first. I don't know. I don't have YouTube pulled up, so I don't know. I'm going based on the StreamYard. He thought you typed that. Nope, you got Alien. Externals did come out this week, which I'm going to read that here tonight. But, yeah, Lacrusis, that's 2 for you, man. But what will happen is when I go back to doing my videos, I'll be doing a minimum. I'll be doing 2 videos a week, which will be Tuesday and Thursday, 6:30 p.m. And then I will be doing at least a minimum of 1 live stream. I've got some ideas that I've been thinking about doing, and I'm definitely going to do this. I'm thinking about moving it back to Wednesday night, though, because I like the Wednesday night. I like the What We Get Wednesday. I like the sound of it. I'm going to put out a poll, so just keep your eyes open for that. I don't know if I'm going to put it on Instagram or here on YouTube in the community tab. I'll make that decision here when I finally realize what the hell I want to do with the live stream, like my main live stream. And then I'm probably going to do another live stream weekly, and I'm shaking the hell out of my desk, where I might talk about different stuff, might bring on guests and stuff like that. And I'm still trying to, I've got to hurry up. And, you know what they say, should or get off the pot. I got to figure out exactly what I want to do. I've kind of been bouncing ideas back and forth. But I will say Wednesday, which is what, the 13th, Wednesday the 13th, I will have a video post, which will be my 500 sub giveaway announcement. I will talk about how you can enter. It's not just going to be hey, go to this video, hashtag, XYZ. It's not going to be like, hey, I can't say it's not going to be, do a headstand. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this. I could, again, I could be wrong. There's so many channels. But I want to do something a little bit differently when it comes to the giveaway, and it could completely flop. I can only, hey, listen, if you actually do what I ask, you can be one of a handful of people that get into it, and you have a chance to win. Right now I have 3 prizes, and I'm working on others because I want to give back to you guys because you guys are awesome. You guys take the time out of your lives to watch my stuff, and I'm just some some dude that's opening up boxes, and you guys watch my stuff and hang out in my chats and everything, and I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, hey, if you feel so inclined to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are 24 as of right now. We are 24 away from 500. We get to 500, we'll have a nice little giveaway. Yeah. So, and again, if you guys haven't hit it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button. And again, algorithms and all that fun stuff. As always, I appreciate you guys. I know I say that. I feel like I'm like a broken record, but I mean it. I really do. You guys are amazing. The fact that you guys watch my stuff. And, yeah. Again, as always, just remember to do one random act of kindness a day for somebody. It could be something small like opening a door for somebody, letting somebody out in front of you in traffic. Something small like that could change somebody's day completely in a good way. And with all of this garbage that's going on right now, all the hate that's going on, tell somebody you love them. Check in on your family and friends. Make sure they're okay. Because again, just a little reach out to somebody could effectively change them and make sure they're, and pull them out of a dark place. Again, always tell somebody you love them. Check in on your family and friends. And just be nice to each other. Be kind. Till next time, guys. I appreciate you, each and every one of you. I love you. I'm out.